Much of the success of the Shadow Express that's featured on tonight's show is due to the talent of local-grown and articulate Cecil Cornette. Now, a cult following of sorts has grown up around this man. He's the lead singer and guitarist and composer of the band's hits. Cecil, welcome.
Thank you very much for having us here, Bob. Appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, well, it's our pleasure, too. You know, I understand that you're a little sore from walking about 25 kilometers for the March of Dimes. In fact, both you and the band do a lot of charity work in the area. Isn't that sort of unusual for musicians to, and I guess you must consider charity work pretty important.
It's not really unusual to run across a band that cares. The band and myself feel that because we're in the public eye as much as we are, we can direct them toward the needy areas, such as leukemia and the March of Dimes Walkathon, which we just completed.
Now, Cecil, we're going to be hearing a recent single that you've done, As I Am. I really believe that's taken off. I've heard it on WSER and some other stations around the country.
Yeah, WDSD and WAMS has given us airtime. About 12 stations that came to New Jersey. It's also in Honolulu, Hawaii, Uvalde, Texas, Elmira, New York. It gets around more than I do.
Now, my writer told me that you perform 5 or 6 nights a week now, and once you played for 73 straight nights. Is that correct?
Yes, it is. We played 56 straight nights. Came out of 56 straight nights, went into the studio for 5 nights, and then we went back out on the road for another 13.
Boy, you must have a lot of stamina.
It just drives us crazy, but we love it.
Now, your music is sort of a combination of country and rock. Do you feel that country and rock can really be separated anymore, and which do you lean towards in your music?
Well, country and rock, to the old standbys, it can always be separated. But country and rock, more or less now, is beginning to join together. A lot of the country songs are making it on pop labels, and it's just that it's becoming more universal now. The type of generation that is coming on now that is getting into the music scene and buying the heavy stereo equipment and everything is more or less adheres to all types of music. Country, rock, rhythm and blues, it doesn't matter.
I understand you have some Nashville connections. Matter of fact, isn't the band headed down that way?
Well, that's just came about recently through our connections with Johnny Dollar Agency in Nashville, Tennessee, through my producer with Round Trip Records, Gene Lewis. And he sent us an entire package and let us know of his interest in doing the next 45. And I'm pretty tickled with it. It's going a little bit faster than I thought it would, but it scares me sometimes, but I enjoy it just the same. It's fun.
Well, let's hear that song that made a name for Shadow Express, As I Am. Matter of fact, after these commercial messages, we should do that. But before we go to the commercial messages, I wanted to ask you, where can the people come to see you in the near future?
Well, this Saturday night we'll be at the Italian American Club in Kennett Square, and we'll be doing regular spots at the Triple Nickel Saloon on Route 40 for the next 3 weeks of this month. It'll be 4 and 5 nights at a time, so we move around quite a bit. It's in a 4-state area: Pennsylvania, Delaware, New Jersey, and Maryland. You do, huh? Yeah, for the time being.
And how long have you all been together?
We've been together about 2 years. Randy Dietrich was a student of mine. Ross Parker and I have worked together off and on for the past 13, and Billy was the first drummer I ever worked with.
And what's your musical background?
My musical background is basically self-taught. I started when I was about 12 years old, and I broke my ankle. My father bought me a guitar and a book, and he said, learn how to play it, and I did. But most of my musical training came from high school and music department there.
And you're a local grown talent, I understand.
Yeah, I've been around here all my life, basically. I was born in Westchester, and my family moved around quite a bit, but we finally came back to the home roots, and I live here in Delaware now.
Well, okay, as I said before, we're going to be going to some short commercial messages, and then we'll be hearing that national hit, As I Am. Stick around. I'm looking forward to spending the evening with you.